Well, hello guys. I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about the member section of the website because it doesn't seem to be used that much. And I want to get feedback from everybody once they know what it is and what we can do with it, on whether you find it useful or you'd rather just stay with something like the Facebook. Facebook, as you know, is always changing all the time. It's always changing its rules, how things work, and basically the membership part of our website is a complete replacement for that. So it's a social networking system that's built into the website that allows you to communicate back and forth with other members, and it's secure. We have forums, we have groups that can be created for all kinds of uses. You can do all kinds of things within your own profiles, and that piece needs to be there to really verify and make sure people are, I guess, qualified when you sign up. You'll notice when you sign up to the form, if you have not signed up yet, you're going to notice this members link is pretty much blank. Well, not blank, but there's just not as many choices until you register or log in. So if you have not registered and you click register, then you'll see those forms that you need to fill out, and the ones that we have to have are marked required and the other ones are optional. So most of you that are watching this probably have already signed up, but if not, this is how we hopefully verify that you're qualified and add you as a member to the website. Now, once you are registered, you won't really show as active until you actually log in. So for example, you go over here, you log in, and I'll do mine just so you can see what it looks like. So you can see that now that I'm logged in, there's quite a bit more options here under the membership. And for example, when you click on members, you'll see a list of members just like we have over here. If you go to your activity, that's various activity for you that it's going to try to show you, like on mine. Messages that you've done, you've got how many friends and groups you belong to. It's a whole system right in here. And of course, this is customizable, and we'd like everybody to put an image on your profile. If you want to know how to do that after you've signed up, just go to your profile anytime you want, and you can always update your banner image. You can update this image. It's a lot you can do here. And the idea that we want to keep with is this system useful? Is it too hard to use? Go into it and tell me what you think of it, because this is a lot of, I guess, overhead for me. It's a lot of time that it takes to not only install this, but to maintain it. And if people aren't going to use it, then maybe there's a better use of my time. When it comes to communicating missions, most of the time they don't really want a lot of activity for that, but at least we need to maybe communicate the basics, like when a mission is taken, whether or not somebody's handling it. That way, if anybody else sees it, they can decide whether or not they need to respond. And then we're probably going to work on creating a system that hopefully will improve the interaction or the activity of our members, because a lot of people tend to be signing up, not necessarily on ours, but a lot of the other search and rescue groups I've been involved with. They tend to sign up and then just not very active. They don't respond in a timely manner, and really there's no excuse for that in my book. The technology, everybody's excuse is always, I'm too busy with this or that, or I got a full-time job. Well, you know what, if you can't respond, maybe this is not something you should be signing up to offer, because it's really frustrating to people that need help if they're trying to reach out and they can't find anybody help. There's so many drone equipped units and people out there, there's really no excuse for that anymore. So anyway, play around with the SAR members area, or the SDR, SAR Drone Resources members area, and just get in there and play with it, poke around. Let me know if you think it's useful. And you may not notice the uses for it yet, but it's definitely going to going to come in handy, and it's one of the more popular sort of membership tools that are out there. And you got to realize this entire website is built mostly with free tools. So is it going to be perfect? No, but it's going to be pretty darn good considering what we're working with. And any help that anybody wants to lend is obviously welcomed. This is a lot of work. It takes a village. So if you have any skills that you want to offer on the website, or doing training videos, or you name it, definitely welcomed. And by the way, that's something that I need to make sure is constantly posted, and hopefully will improve in the near future, is regular training videos on using your drones in SAR, because a lot of people have signed up and they've probably never even flown a search and rescue mission. So there's a lot of unknowns out there that they may not be aware of that they're going to come across, and you don't want it to be stressful the first time you go out. So that's enough for now. I'll stop there, and give me some feedback if you think this is useful. Give me some feedback on the membership part of the website, and tell me if you think it's going to be useful or you just have no interest in it at all. And I appreciate your time, and let me know. Ciao.